Hey y'all, it's your girl Cass. Um, Welcome to my page, my channel. Great rising. I'm traveling back home today. I'm super excited to get back home. I'm not excited to leave Crystal though. I'm definitely not. But I'm back on here again this morning speaking about it. Because of course, I commented how I felt under the post, and of course people, wanted to debate with me and go back and forth, especially with those who actually had experienced it from their own daughter. Okay, people talking about where you're getting your research from. You're asking me. The thing is, where did you get your research from, right? Because you just went to the doctor and you just went based off what he said, right? So a lot of y'all are saying, okay, it's not ultrasound. Okay, whatever. It was high estrogen that caused it. Okay. Where is this estrogen coming from, right? Because at the end of the day, that came from you, right, Mom? That came from you. Because there's no way a newborn baby has too much estrogen on their own. Okay? So one thing, right? For some people, their older daughters didn't get it, but their younger ones did. There are many components, many. And that's the thing. I think that gets me so riled up with people trying to say, oh, it's one thing. Da-da-da. There is many components that play a part in this. Many components. So for example, do you know if you drink, that affects your ovaries? Because your ovaries don't have immunity. If you are ever on birth control, do you know that messes your estrogen? And that birth control, you literally almost can't get out of yourself unless you detox and you're like proactive with that. Birth control is the worst thing for a womb. So anybody who has endometriosis, anybody who ever want to get pregnant, if you were on birth control, I mean, they tell you the risk all the time. We just don't care, right? We rather pay for it. We rather take that bring a baby home, right? But then later on, when you want to have a baby, you may have a hard time because of that. How about you become proactive and find options and a way to win? If you don't want to have a baby, you track your ovulation. You don't have sex during that time instead of ruining your womb and your uterus. Okay? What else can contribute to this hormone unbalance, right? That you guys want to talk about. Well, let's talk about our food. You think the food we're eating in the last few years is the same food that we was eating growing up, or is the same food that your mother was eating? They literally pump hormones, especially estrogen, into foods, into meats. So what do you think that is doing to you as a woman? You already have estrogen in your body. You're eating meats, drinking milk, very high in estrogen, by the way. And you think that not gonna affect your body? You're gonna have fibroids, you're gonna have cysts, and your hormones are gonna be completely unbalanced. Okay? Hence, why men are becoming more feminine. Too much estrogen is in the food. You are chemically unbalanced. So if you're not proactive in these areas, once again, your estrogen levels are too high. Okay? Let me continue. What about if you're a woman who previously had a child, right? Because, we talk about the post-shedding as well and all these things that is normal. None of those things are normal. Again, like I said on my other live yesterday, the body is very intelligent. It will tell you when there's something wrong with it. It will show you what you are lacking. Okay? So if you actually had a baby before, and if you did not breastfeed for 24 months, your estrogen level never got back down to the level it's supposed to be. You cannot fix it. That's the only way you can fix it. And if you don't, it literally lasts forever. It does not go away. So now each time you have a baby and you're not breastfeeding for the 24 months, your estrogen levels is staying up here. It's gonna cause you issues. It's gonna cause your ovaries and your baby issues. You have to be careful. Literally, stay away from birth control. Stay away from foods with high estrogen. And if you're a mom, you have to breastfeed for at least 24 months to bring down your hormone levels. That's why you guys experience some of these symptoms, a lot of you, and now it's considered normal. That shit is not normal. Your great-great-grandmother's hair was not falling out, and she had how many fucking kids? 10, 12 kids? No issues? You have to make it make sense. Thank you. Girl, I just woke up and this shit is still on my mind. So it's just like, and it bothers me because also people in the comments, you want to say, oh, this happened to my daughter? Bro, that shit is not okay. It's really not okay. This estrogen thing, it is affecting women on a very high level. That's why so many women are having issues. They have endometriosis, PCOS, cysts, fibroid, and have a hard time getting pregnant. And you wonder, where is it coming from? Well, I just listed a few. And a lot of you actively participate in those. This is why I changed my diet. I never been big on birth control. I hated that shit. I did it I was always on and off because I didn't like that shit. And then years ago, I stopped being on it because you cannot continue to tell me over and over, you guys tell me how fucking bad it is, the risk it is, and then I'm just choosing to do that. That's why I stopped years ago ever taking that shit. You guys have to find better options for real because you are killing your uterus and it's affecting you. And them shits are painful. It is hurtful. And then you look at yourself wondering why this is happening to you. I don't know how many times I must say you are the target, especially melanated women. I never took birth control ever. Something in my spirit told me not to indulge. Yes. Literally. And they promote these things because they instill the fear of ooh, I don't want to get pregnant right now. Or, oh, I'm too young. Or all these things instead of showing you different options to do it in a healthy way. If you that scared, bitch, don't fucking have sex. Are you guys okay? Are you? You rather destroy your womb just so you can have the kind of sex that you want to have instead of just abstaining or tracking your ovulation? Thank you. And look at this goddess. Never took birth control. Never got pregnant. It is doable. It is very doable. But this business, they want to make everything convenient for you guys. And every time something is convenient, trust and believe me, they're fucking you over. Every motherfucking time. Another example, epidural. Do you know it's derived from cocaine? Legit cocaine. And you wonder why you're delusional. You don't even remember. You're freaking not even saying the right name for your baby. They have you signing shit that you don't even know. You're not even in the right state of mind to be signing shit. Anything that's convenient, they're fucking you over. And I'm gonna tell you something so simple. And you know, and of course, if you're doing anything that's good for you, they're gonna fuck you up over too. You know, tea bags. Of course, right? You want to be holistic. You want to drink your teas. They're like, oh, but you don't want to seep it, right? On your own. So we're going to make the tea bags fucked up. We're going to put chemicals in that bitch. So that you don't get the full effect. It's just like regular medicine that they give you prescription. Somebody had the audacity today under the post to call me a conspiracy theorist. All this boop, 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 boop. And good luck with my herbs. Look at the ignorance. Look at the ignorance. You talking about good luck with my herbs, right? But you trust science, right? Where do you think the pharmaceutical companies get their shit to make the medicine? They use herbs. They use herbs. But you know what they do? Because they don't want you to fully get better. Of course not. This is a business, right? They want you to come back for more. They strip the herb. They isolate it. It's like poppy seed. Poppy seed is not a drug, but when you isolate it, it's a drug. The cork or whatever, the cocaine, the real leaf is not a drug, but when you isolate it, it's a drug. What they do is they take the herb, they isolate it, they give it to you. They keep the thing that makes you feel better, you know, the symptoms. So you feel good, but inside you still fucking sick. Y'all don't see the games that they're fucking playing. I'll be the conspiracy theorist every motherfucking day because you have the audacity to sit here, especially another melanated woman at that. I'm going to pray for her, sis. I'm going to pray for you because I don't know how a group of people can look at the systems, right? And see who created them, who it's working for, and who's benefiting, and think that shit is for you. Like, all you literally have to do is look at your history. They were never for you. They were always using you. So you really think they have your best interest at heart? And you don't question nothing. Talking about, I believe in science. Well, guess what? Science is based off of theories. Theories. They're not even actual facts. The theory of evolution. The theory of this. The theory of that. What's your motherfucking theory? Because my theory is, these motherfuckers got me fucked up. And they definitely got you fucked up. And you're thinking, they're just here to help. Really? Really? And she had, because I was saying, I'm like, I quit nursing school. You sure you wasn't ushered out? Bitch. I had a 3.5 GPA. Stop fucking playing with me. And I guess you're going to say what? The nurses who are quitting now? What, they don't know what they're doing too? The nurses who refuse to get it, they don't know what they're thinking too? They don't have, what, they were dumb? They were ushered out too? Because what, I made my decision before I have to be in the business because I knew better, because I saw the business. Bro, this is also the institution that tells you, oh, if you have a C-section, oh, you can't have a natural birth. What? Oh, okay. Y'all can go ahead. For real. Y'all can believe all this shit for real. Y'all can think they for you for real. But they know what the fuck they doing. They know the real cause of this shit. And they will always say, you were the problem. Your hormones was too high and that's what... All right, how about you ask the doctor? What contributed to my hormones being that high? Can you tell me that? Y'all don't ask enough questions. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all just willing to go along with the first answer they gave you and not probe and pick and find out how you got here. That doesn't matter. That's good enough for you just to hear, oh, it was a hormone imbalance. It was too high. That's good enough for you? You're not going to ask how it got that high? That don't matter? What you can do to prevent it? How come you guys didn't know my estrogen was too high? Huh? This is your doctor. Weren't you running tests and shit? That y'all get paid for? They love doing that shit. Running tests, doing diagnostic, money. It's the ignorance for me. And the fact that it's coming for under melanated people, it is very sad to me. Because y'all got no discernment. Y'all don't ask the right fucking question. Or any questions at fucking that. But yet, who's suffering? Baby girl is. She went through that shit. Why? That just goes to show you what the state of her ovaries are at. So what do you think you have to do for your daughter now? Do you think her estrogen levels are up to par? Oh, just go home? Do nothing? Oh, it's okay? Bro, y'all make me fucking sick. That shit was, oh. Talk about, am I okay? I'm amazing. I'm amazing. And I feel sorry for your daughter. I really do. I really do. And honestly, for anybody's daughter who had to experience that. That is very traumatic, I'm sure. And very preventable. If we know the knowledge and how to move accordingly. And do the research that y'all love. Because y'all don't do shit. Y'all just go along with the program. And listen to Master with the white coat. Okay. Who created these institutions? By them, for them. It was never to benefit us. So until you understand that, you can't overstand what the fuck is going on around you. And you will deal with the consequences. And unfortunately, so will your children. So, yeah, do the fucking research. Dig a little more. Ask the right questions. Or just ask more questions. Don't just stop at what they're telling you, like, oh, it's just this. Ask them how the fuck you got there. How you played a part. What you did to get to that point. Because it didn't just get high on its own. What the fuck were you doing? How were you eating? What is your history? All these factors need to come into play, bro. It, like, do you think, like, oh, if something happens in time, it's just one part of the body that's being... The whole body is being affected. The whole body. But I just wanted to speak on that. Again. Because I was tried this morning. And it was the ignorance for me. and I'll be that conspiracy theorist. Because it's only a conspiracy until the truth comes out. And then what? I don't need no apologies because you already paid for them. I'm still living my best life because I knew better. So yeah. But I'm going to pray for you though, because I know you need it. But that's my TikTok for today. I'm traveling today. I'm going back home. So make sure you have an amazing day. Make sure you have an intentional day. Oh man. Because a lot of y'all are doing things without intention. All right. But have an amazing, prosperous, abundant day. That was my TikTok, and I will see you guys next time.